This is Wild Chronicles. The Humboldt squid is one of nature's most impressive predators. It has 3 hearts, keen eyesight, a large brain, 2 lightning-fast tentacles, 8 grasping arms, and a razor-sharp beak. Dr. Bob Gilley, a neurobiologist at Hopkins Marine Station in Pacific Grove, California, has studied squid for more than 2 decades. On this mission, he's headed for the Gulf of California to hook up with Bob Cranston, the cameraman who has logged more time at depth with the jumbo squid than anyone on Earth.
Welcome aboard. Here, let me take this from you.
Because Gilley does not dive himself, Bob will serve as his eyes underwater so he can get a close look at the red devils in their own element.
So, Bill, we're upping the technology a little bit here.
Gilley and Cranston have hatched a plan to get up close and personal with a large squid. But it's going to take some major preparations. Bob knows from experience that it can take hours just to find the Humboldt squid at depths of up to 200 feet. So to stay down longer, he will use a rebreather that recycles his breath by filtering out dangerous carbon dioxide and adding oxygen.
With this rebreather, I can stay underwater up to 11 hours. It's pretty painful to stay underwater for 11 hours, and the maximum I want to stay underwater is about 4.
The team heads to an area where squid have been seen before. They'll wait till dusk, when it is believed that the red devils rise from as far down as 2,300 feet to a barely accessible 200 feet. Like many deep-dwelling creatures, Humboldt squid are not very sensitive to red light, the first part of the spectrum to disappear in the ocean.
Lights?
So Bob will be using red lights and red equipment in the hopes that he'll be less intrusive to the squid, allowing him to get more natural behavior up close.
Red is camouflage underwater, so we're trying to add some red, but still have something we can film with.
Pretty bright light.
650 watt lights.
The red lights may render Bob less visible to the squid.
I'm not worried about the squid hurting me. I'm worried about the squid putting up a situation like pulling your mask off or pulling a rebreather hose off or something like that. That would be a really bad situation.
But there is another possibility. The creatures may get too close for comfort in the red light and become aggressive. Their lack of discrimination when it comes to mealtime is legendary and is part of what has made them such successful hunters. There are stories of Humboldt squid attacking sharks, dogs, humans, even each other when the opportunity presented itself. Despite the potential problems, Bob begins the long descent. The first squid to swim into view seemed to take no notice of the light. So perhaps Bob and Gilley's theory that the squid are less able to process red light is correct. A squid approaches. Bob can see it, but is it seeing him? Apparently it is, but at first it seems more curious than aggressive. Then a bolder squid attacks the camera. Now the devils seem to be coming from all directions. One attacks the lights. Then they turn their attention to Bob himself. And his worst nightmare materializes as one squid nearly yanks off his mask. Then, as quickly as it all began, it's over.
Congratulations, Bob.
Well, about what?
About coming back home.
Coming back.
Once he breaks the surface, Bob is characteristically nonchalant.
You know, touch me.
Yeah.
They grab a hold of the camera, I grab a hold of them, and kind of shake their hand a little bit. You know, and they throw out their little tentacles.
The squid. Grab hold of
Now
the
Bob
lights.
gets to show off his footage to Gilly.
You know, they are coming in at full speed ahead,
Yeah.
grab the prey, and full speed reverse.
And leave the ink.
And leave the ink.
The red light was a success. Even though the squid could see it, they approached much closer than in white light. And Bob has gotten superb images in return.
It makes you suspect that they have incredible intelligence to see this exploration type behavior, and I certainly believe they have a lot of intelligence.